closed. Clashes broke out at an unauthorised protest in Rome.
Sono calpestati! Mettere i diritti degli arbitri! E ora chi me ne paga semplicemente!
If you do not cease your unlawful behavior and disperse immediately, you will be arrested.
Said he was getting pulled over by the police. And I said, well, why did you get pulled over? He said they pulled him over because he had air fresheners hanging from the rearview mirror. A minute later, I called and his girlfriend answered, which was the passenger in the car, and said that he'd been shot. He was only 20 years old and he didn't deserve to be shot and killed like this.
And the answers I get, well, they're pretty varied.
You're going to respect the fact that we're a citizen in this city, and you're going to give us the equal rights that you have when you go home to your children.
I say, you know what? Maybe you should stop committing crimes, and maybe when a police officer does tell you to stop and put your hands on the steering wheel, obey your law enforcement officer.
The protesters are angry about another police shooting of a black man which took place on Sunday. Police were trying to arrest the man after pulling him over for a traffic violation. And all of this...
Alright, Shalom, Shalom. This is Amawan for the Lions Den Camper Yasha Allah, coming at you guys with a quick topic breakdown. Hope it's edifying to the Akim, to the Akwafim, to anyone that's out there listening. Before I get into it, I want to give all praises to the Father and the Son, in the holy proper names. Call Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Ha Rakah Kodash Ma'amaf, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Citation to the Akim that's pushing the word, the truth, and sincerity around the four corners of the earth. And as you can see, it was a various amount of clips of different sightings of Jake and Esau and all these other nations pretty much having an uproar behind many situations that have been going on here in the U.S., aka Babylon. All right, and what you were seeing was mostly clips of the high tensions behind the recent death of Dante Wright, which happened in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it's already an uproar of the people going on up there, and it is it just sparked again behind Dante Wright. But before that, it was the George Floyd incident. But as more and more of these different cases of our people being shot down in the streets, it's causing more and more of our people to uprise, to have an uproar. All right. In the scriptures, it says that it's going to be uproars of the people, in diverse places. And America is one of the places that's where these uproars are going to happen, because we are seeing sedition of men. All right. And and also with the economy, how these stimulus checks are being pushed out, and also these tax hikes are being pushed out. It's causing inflation. It's causing prices of food to skyrocket, right? And that's gonna also cause uproar to people as well, because Shalaki, because our people, are caught up in this system, caught up in this society, a way of living, thinking that they are in a good case, but they are not. All right, because this sedition of among men, the uproars to the people, the famine, these pestilences, these plagues are being released. All right, and it's gonna be more and more as time progresses. All right, so what this article is just basically saying, the curfew being opposed to these protesters, and they're angry about what's going on. All right, and there's more things to come, man. I also have I've been seeing articles more and more about the high tensions with the U.S. and China. All right, and also Ukraine and Russia. You know that Cold War is brewing up to be that hot war. You're seeing more and more high tensions. You're seeing more and more military action um, being released in these different diverse places. All right, this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then thou shalt know. All right, Salakia. This is Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. He says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. And we are seeing these things come to pass. We are seeing the prophecies of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh shall come to pass, all right, and be implemented upon this place. All right, we seeing uproars of the people. We seeing earthquakes in diverse places, man. These things are actually happening in the world, whether you know it or not. All right, and it's our duties to warn the people, to give them edification about what's going on. All right, we seeing these uproars of the people. All right, they also got these articles out with these national troops that's in the capital of Washington D.C. All right, they got over 5,000 national troops patrolling the streets because of the uproars of the people. All right, so it's many cases of uproars going on, man. Even in Italy, you got uproars because the people don't want to be locked down, man. And that's coming over here as well. That's gonna be here in America real soon. It's gonna be uproars everywhere, man. Chaos and confusion everywhere, man. So Isaiah 17 and 12, it says, Woe to the multitude of many people, which make a noise like the noise of the seas, and to the rushing of nations that make a rushing like the rushing of mighty waters. And that's secluding with this uproars of the people, man. These people are moved like the wind. They're tossed to and fro like a drunkard, man. It's chaos rising like hell, man. And these people are really being you know having that uproar. Shalaki. The people are really having these uproars because uh they're not liking the ways of living. The different events that's happening. Because our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, are always getting shot down in the streets or always being oppressed and afflicted. And the people are being tired of it. So that's where you're gonna see more and more of the uproars, and you're seeing also with the upcoming civil war. You got these KKK rallies, all right. So you have the White Lives Matter rally going on, all right, all around these different states as well. And you in each of these rallies, they have the Black Lives Matter group, and you have the White Lives Matter group, which represent the KKK or whatnot. But there's always high tensions at these rallies, man. Jake bucking up against Esau, and Esau bucking up against Jake. You know, So we're seeing different vast of groups, major groups that's scattered, in the U.S. and other nations. All right, um, seeing these uproars and also these civil disputes from the people, man. You know, and then also we also have been seeing these allegations about these guns being confiscated, man. You know, about them having this no knock warrantless entering into the home to confiscate guns, man. That's gonna cause a major uproar to people as well, because that violates the people's rights, So it's, as time progresses, man, we're gonna get more and more into these uproars, man, and these civil wars, man. And again, we got these uproars and high tensions with with these different nations as well. You know, rumors of wars, man. These high tensions are gradually heating up, man. You got um Russia against Ukraine. You got the China versus the U.S. All right. So it's a lot of things that's going on, man, and you have to be wise, man. You have to be circumspect. You have to see what's going on. All right. So these things are really kicking up, man. So it's best that we just we hold posts, keep watching, keep searching the scriptures, keep searching the face of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, man. All right, because as time progresses, man, we getting closer and closer to the end. All right. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna say Shalom, call Allah Yahweh Yahweh Shah. DTA to this place, man. We getting closer and closer to the end. So keep fighting for righteousness, man. Fighting for Yahweh Shah. All right. Shalom.